Hi, I'm Gabe Phillips, CEO of Catalyst Power. We're an energy supplier, an independent power producer working with commercial industrial businesses. Let's face it, the cost to operate most commercial industrial buildings is only going up. Between volatile utility rates, rising operational expenses, and everything else impacting the economy, keeping your business running cost efficiently isn't getting any easier. Taking action to mitigate your exposure to these risks now is more important than ever. If you're financially exposed to the cost of energy consumed at your facility and consistent heating or cooling needs exist there, there's a more efficient way to power your operations. Cogeneration. Does your building have 24/7 electricity use domestic hot water or steam year round, have critical cooling needs, have a centrally located mechanical room? If some or all of that sounds like your business, cogeneration might be the right move. So let's discuss how cogeneration works and whether your building might be a good fit. Cogeneration, or also known as combined heat and power, or CHP, produces electricity and thermal energy that's useful in heating and cooling from a single fuel source, right at your premises. That means less wasted energy, lower cost, and a lower carbon footprint. All combustion generators produce heat when they burn fuel for power production. What makes cogeneration different is that it captures the heat in a useful form. So that energy is used efficiently rather than lost as waste to the environment. So why is this a better fit for you? Well, you get discounted electricity, discounted thermal energy, no upfront capital expense, and a space-efficient installation. The electricity supply is discounted because the power generated on-site undercuts your utility cost by being behind the meter. The system captures and reuses thermal energy produced as a byproduct of the power generation that would otherwise go to waste to produce chilled water, domestic hot water, or heat to supplement your boiler, which will always undercut your alternative thermal costs. You don't need to purchase or maintain any equipment. We finance, own, operate, and maintain the equipment and just sell you its production, which creates a form of off-balance sheet financing for critical infrastructure. Cogeneration systems can typically fit within an existing mechanical room or conveniently outside your building, taking up less space than a parking spot. We typically see the best fit for cogeneration in hospitals, nursing homes, schools, hotels, food processors, cold storage facilities, labs and pharmaceuticals, indoor pools, and data centers. These buildings usually have steady energy needs, and they benefit most from these types of systems since they have consistent thermal needs. Cogeneration systems can operate at around 90% thermal efficiency. That's a huge bump over traditional methods, which average around 50% thermal efficiency nationwide. Catalyst Power will own and operate the cogeneration equipment and all the ancillary components installed at your premises, removing any upfront expense and hassle of purchasing and maintaining the equipment yourself. That way you can get a fixed discount on your electricity production and discounted heat through a 15-year energy services agreement. With this arrangement, you get long-term budget certainty since the equipment costs are on us and you've got a fixed discount to your expected expenses going forward. You have lower electricity and thermal energy costs and better thermal efficiency. From signing to go live, the full implementation can take from 4 to 6 months, but sometimes quicker, with most of that time spent on permitting and utility approvals and equipment lead times. If your facility has the right energy profile, cogeneration can cut costs, improve efficiency, and reduce your exposure to cost volatility. This stuff is confusing, we get it, and that's why choosing the right partner is more important than ever. Talk to us if you're interested in learning more.